Let me show you how I was able to get all of this for 260,000 naira. Hi Bessies, and welcome to another edition of my market vlog. This was just me verifying if the amount of money I had in my hand was equivalent to what I had on my list. The money was not sufficient, but I told myself I was going to manage any way I could. Let me make this little clarification before we get to the market. It's not every time that I go to the market that I vlog. I say this because most of my followers who see me in the market always expect to see a camera around. So know that I only do market vlogs once in a while. The first thing I bought in the market was this smoked fish. After skipping the yam, I priced before realizing it was already bad. We also got 2 packets of crayfish, 500 francs each. And then this cow skin that was looking clean and attractive than the previous one. The next thing on our list is this okra, which is not cheap at all. So we got 2 packets instead of 1. I just love the way the kids were jointly serving their customers just to make sure they don't waste time. So they were done with me, I paid and I left. The next thing was to buy eggs, which we got 2 trays. You already know eggs are no longer cheap in this country. We also got some corn seeds because it's planting season and we'll be going to the farm this coming Saturday. I was on my way when I ran into this old university friend. Oh my god, chokes. It was really nice meeting him again. So we went here to buy yams, but they did not have. And I wanted to get cocoyam as a substitute, but it was too expensive. We then decided to look for yams elsewhere. We found it in quantity, but guys, the price. Imagine that one place like this one cost 5,000 francs. And I wanted to get yams that I could cook at least twice. So I got the quantity that could do, paid, and we left. This was me going to the plantain section, but did not find anything suitable here. So I went back to buy things from this my sweet mother, but was quite disappointed when I noticed she had not come. I just hope she's okay. The next thing was to buy from her neighbor, though she did not have all the things we needed. So we got some granite fondole, some gari, and some more gari. We have been consuming a lot of gari lately because we no longer have chance to get watafufu from Sancho. You remember the landslides that blocked our road to date? Well, this is me packing everything we got. That is corn, gari, granite, some more gari, and it's time to leave. The bags were already so heavy at this point, but I have to still drag them this way for a while. One thing about market is that you always go and find things that were not on your list. Like, how did I find myself buying these cups when I was already working at the deficit? Anyway, they were absolutely necessary because my kids have broken almost everything in the house. Right here, I was paying for the fufu she had tied, and it was time to get our dry spices. Guys, is it just here that Jansa has suddenly become so expensive? Like, a cup has moved from 650 francs to 1,000 francs. So we got some white pepper, anis vert, I don't know what it is called in English, some herbe de Provence, which I don't know the name in English still, then some rondelles, which I think it's called country onions. We got some black pepper, cachocote, pepper, and bay leaves. That may look small, but it costs big money. We also got a bucket of uncracked egusi, which I'm already feeling lazy to crack. It's well anyway. We also got 5 liters of palm oil, and this lady's oil never disappoints. You can use it for everything, including yellow soup. I was quite shocked by the price of dry fish in the market. 2 medium sizes for 500 francs. Since when? What am I even saying? The fish is even much better because the quantity of bitter leaf has gone down twice. It was so small that I had to add it twice again. See this one for 500 francs. I was already running out of cash, so I had to withdraw some additional money. And it's always like this each time I go to the market. As a lady, please always have some savings because you will need it. This is me buying cassava again. I think it's a little bit too much of cassava for a month. But what else can we get? I always prefer to get my meat cut into desired sizes. That reduces my work when I get home. So we got 3 packets for 3 different meals. This meat was also more expensive than what I wrote on my list, but I just had to buy. Right here, I was going to the supermarket to get a particular milk one of my followers recommended. It wasn't there, but I found it at this shop. She said it's cheaper compared to the needle that I always get. I just hope it also tastes good. The next thing on our list was Maggi, detergent, and 2 packets of sugar. I already know the way I buy my onions, which is my favorite ingredient, by the way. I selected this quantity, but it was looking small, so I added. I paid for it, and that was me dropping it in the bag. I had to look for a place to drop the bags because they were getting me really exhausted. Thank God I finally found a place. We got some pepper just to add to the one we already have in the house. You can't find any other color of bell pepper in this market except for this green one. The next thing was to get green spices. I normally get this together with leeks, but I still have a large quantity stored in the freezer. You remember the leeks I returned from the village with, right? Well, we got some other spices and this green beans, then some cucumbers. We also quickly went to the pineapple section and got one. I just hope they'll be as sweet as the one they gave me to taste. Guys, please, what can I get in the place of ginger? Because I can no longer continue this way. The price is only getting worse. Guys, what's really happening with that ginger? Like, they no longer even sell ginger for 100 francs again. Meanwhile, I see limes that I used to get 10 for 100. One now costs 75 francs. I think this lemon is even worse. It's either you buy or you leave. Like, they're not even begging you. Anyway, our next store was at the fish market. This is me walking around to see the various fishes available. Not like I don't know what I want though. I wanted mackerel doré, but look at the size I found. So tiny. I asked at the reception and they said that was all that was available. So I just had to take this simple mackerel. For those that were asking me about the price of fish, they have dropped considerably. This 20 kilograms of simple mackerel cost 25,000 francs, but it was 29,500 francs the last time I went to the market. The mackerel doré which I was looking for now amount cost 31,500 francs, unlike 35,000 francs the last time. I am only transferring these tomatoes to be sure of the quality because it cost me much. It was not as good as it claimed, but I just had to take it like that. We are finally done, guys, and it's time to go home. This is what you go through transporting your foodstuffs when you don't have a car. See me removing my dry fish because I don't want it to be destroyed by the robber. Anyway, guys, thank God we finally got home, and this is all we got. All in all, thank you for coming to the market with me, and see you in my next vlog. Bye bye.